All right, welcome back.
Yeah.
Another episode. We made it.
We did.
We got even some subscribers, 15.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you, crazy fuckers, for subscribing.
No shit.
I don't know what you see in us, but I appreciate it.
You got some,
We got a couple haters.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, this one guy's like, this is so bad, just stop doing it.
He's like, well, I tried doing video games a long time ago, and he told you, was there another one?
He said this is like when I was trying to make video game streams when I was 12. That's the quality.
Dude,
like,
stop.
No shit, dude. Like I'm just learning how to use my phone like this. But that's kind of the point. I mean, we're not serious.
We're not.
We fucking bought some podcasting shit, and we're gonna just talk. And hopefully not embarrass ourselves too much, but just enough.
Well, I mean, we're not scared.
What's a goal here?
I don't know.
I don't either. I mean, I own a plumbing business. You're a concrete guy. We don't really. This is just for fun. We're not serious.
Yeah, we're not serious.
But the one dude, shout out to the guy with the Naruto screen thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, super cool. He's like,
he's a fan.
Yeah, he said, I don't know why this was in my feed, but I'm here for it. So. He said that he thought it was Bert Kreischer, and I'm assuming that's me, so I don't know how cool that. I mean, Bert's a good guy, I'm sure. No, he's hilarious as hell, but if I look like him, I'm only 33. That's fucking not good. Oh, shit, but no, that's sick, dude. He said he'd be here again, and he liked the farm bill and shit.
Yeah, he was like... everything, from
it was cool.
farm bill
Made me feel good.
Me too.
Made me feel good,
like,
dude. I never get comments.
When you sent me that, I was just like, man, I honestly did not expect that.
Yeah, I don't get compliments like that unless it's from my wife or my mom. My kids don't even talk that nice to me.
Yeah, so. My mom doesn't like me.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get. Wait, hold that thought. Stop. Before we get serious.
Yeah. But we're not.
Yeah, no, seriously. If you actually did watch the video and you subscribed, hopefully we'll release more. I mean, as long as you guys keep watching them, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck.
Fuck, it's... What day is it? Wednesday?
Yeah.
Wednesday, okay.
Yep,
Wednesday. Dude, it's been fucking already like a jam-packed week, I feel like.
It has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I took Monday off, I hung out with the baby.
Oh, yeah.
Jessica got to go to town and do all of her stuff that she's been wanting to do.
That was like a second Mother's Day.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because we went to my niece's birthday party on Mother's Day.
Oh,
who the fuck does that, dude? I don't care if your kid's born on Mother's Day. Put the party on a different day. Well, no, I mean, who throws that? Shout out to my family that does that. I love you guys. I'm just not being serious here.
Not being serious.
But yeah, dude, fucking little Mother's Day birthday party, and then the whole time like. Who's coming? Who's coming? And like, don't worry, you selfish assholes. We'll be there. No, I'm just kidding. Tylee, she actually watched it. She just turned 18. Yeah. Shout out, Tylee. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Proud of you. You're doing good. She got a new car. It leaks oil everywhere. I said, that's what your first car's supposed to do.
Yeah, 100%. If you get a brand new car when you turn 16, I feel like that's just setting you up for total...
dude.
Like total expectations that are not going to be met in your life,
dude.
You know what I mean? Did you get a brand new car when you?
No, so when I was 16,
remember the Eagle?
Before the Eagle. Before the Eagle, when I was 16, I got I think it was a 91 Subaru wagon.
Oh yeah,
from my grandma. They had it in primo condition. Old people, they take care of their shit.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I never changed the oil in that fucking thing. I never did.
And it ran like a champ.
It ran like a champ. Remember, fucking Tetherboro Crossing. I was sitting there, me and Eric had our girlfriends in the car, and we were hanging out, making out with them and shit. And Peyton and Cody were fucking parked at the end of the road before we were on the beginning of the bridge.
Yeah.
They're parked at the end of the road, and they were scraping pipes and smoking resin, dude. This is how poor we used to be when we were 16.
Yeah.
And so Peyton he watched too many Fast and the Furious. He got the idea he was gonna fucking haul ass, dude, pull the e-brake and fucking do a 180 right next to my car. Okay, this bridge is literally barely. It's 1.5 car lane bridge.
It's tiny,
dude. And he fucking came hauling ass. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? 35 miles an hour. Pulled that e-brake, wham! Right in my fucking door, dude. Oh fucking yeah. And then we're 16. We're like, we can't tell our parents. Like, Peyton got this great idea that we would both tell our parents that we came out of the store and our cars had gotten wrecked.
I mean, what else are you going to tell them?
Scott, Peyton's dad,
was like, bullshit.
Showed up to Cody's house and noticed that not only was Peyton's fucking whole front end pulled off, there was a Honda-sized dent in the fucking driver's side door of my car. Oh, God. Shit. Good times, dude. Yeah, those are the fucking best of times, like 2006, 2000.
Yeah, dude, I remember, I think I told you this. I had to have. But I remember I needed to leave. Well, I didn't need to, but I just wanted to.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Robert, where are your keys, dude? Your door's locked. You never locked your doors.
I never did, dude.
And he's like, here, like half passed out. You just handed them to me. And I took your car and drove it all the way
what the fuck?
to fucking Tumalo.
You motherfucker. Oh, you seriously did?
Yeah, I swear, dude. I drove it all the way to Tumalo, and my dad's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Wednesday night confessions. Dude, Cody did that, dude. Oh, speaking of taking the car to the middle of the night, the first time I ever drank Everclear, Gavin we weren't even 16, we were 15.
Yeah.
He ran into him, he's like, I got Everclear, and I'm like, what is that, dude? I'm like, how, isn't that illegal? Fucking, he picks us up and we go to Cody's, and like, we decided, there was 2 girls over, we decided we were going to split the whole bottle in a game of beer pong with orange juice and Everclear in each cup.
Oh, boy.
Dude, I got so blacked out that, like, I don't remember anything, but, like, at one point, Peyton called me, I'm, like, crawling, and I'm like, don't touch me, I'll throw up, don't touch me, and this girl, Tesla, who I was kind of talking to, she's like, oh, Robert, it's okay, and I'm like, you bitch, get away from me, if you touch me, I'm gonna throw up. I swear to God, she touched me, and I threw up everywhere, and then fucking, I somehow got up and went to bed, okay?
Yeah.
I wake up in the next morning, to, like, Shayla and all them, and, like, all these girls waking up, Robert, get up, the cops are here. I'm like, what the fuck, you guys weren't even here when I went to bed, dude.
Yeah.
Well, apparently Gavin was just as fucked up as me. He's the only one with a car. He was sleeping on the couch. Cody stole his car to go pick up Shayla and Kinsey and all these girls, being 15-year-old Cody who's never driven a stick, and he fucking wrecked the fuck out of the car, dude, and then he parked.
And he's tiny.
And then he parked against and he's a fucking midget, dude. No offense to the midgets or little people out there.
Yeah. Midget.
But anyways, yeah, so Cody parks up against the fence, dude, with all the damage on the car, and just went to bed and tried to act like nothing happened. And so he went to juvie for a couple months.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, he turned out all right. He owns a house.
He did great.
He's got a family. He's turned his life around okay.
He did great.
They got him when he was young, and he learned his lesson.
Yeah, but what about me?
What about you, dude? You got it when you were old. You're still learning. Fucking, I'm not supposed to leave the state. I'm on probation. Meanwhile, you're going to fucking Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And then I don't know if I told you this, but yesterday, somebody was, like, really made me mad, and it made me realize.
Oh, you did call me on mushrooms.
Didn't I?
Yeah. I had no idea you're on mushrooms.
I did.
I knew you wanted to talk a lot.
Like, I just want to talk to my buddy because I'm high.
I was all fucking trying to play Oblivion Remastered. I'm like, okay, yeah, You told me later. This whole long-winded story, dude. And I didn't quite understand it. The guy followed you home and was driving like an asshole, but then somehow you guys got him pulled over and, like, you gave him a lecture, and he was, like, apologizing and calling you sir and wanted to shake your hand.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, actually. Well, kind of.
We're getting old, dude.
So
meanwhile, Timmy's just fucking tripping on mushrooms.
I was walking home.
I was lecturing this fucking youth.
Yeah. I was just like, you don't do that, dude. You're going to get in fucking trouble or hurt by somebody. But, no, yeah, I was walking home, and then... I was looking at it because I can't see that good after my brain surgery. So I was looking at, and he's like, fuck off. That's what he said. And I just kept walking. I'm like, oh, okay. Like,
he said it like a fucking bird. Like,
yeah, no, that's literally what he said. It was like a fuck off. I was like, holy shit.
Dude, it burns. It's Burns of all.
The road, and I was like, damn it!
It's Burns, dude. Maybe it was a rooster. Like,
No.
maybe it was a chicken driving that
No, it
fucking
wasn't
car.
because I was even like,
She got it.
She did.
Oh shit!
But like, I literally got like all the way to my house, and then all of a sudden he starts pulling up right behind me. I was just like, wave my hands. I was like, come here. And
you waved him like a gang sign or something. Like,
I was just
get
like,
the fuck over here, bro.
Son, come on, Mike guy. And
dude, with that stash,
he went around, dude.
With
I know.
that stash, you can fit in, bro. ¿Qué pasó, Holmes? What's up?
Yeah, West Side. Anyways,
you're in Eastern Oregon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Population 860.
Yeah.
But, no, literally, he hauled ass right past my house, like blowing smoke. Rocks are flying, and then I was like not okay with it. I got pissed off because I was just like, you know, my neighbor's daughter, and if my kids were there running out, you know what I mean, like, or the
you guys
or
are,
the
you
chickens,
guys are old.
or the roosters,
you're old,
or
and
the
you're
dog.
like this fucking kid.
Yeah, they're like motherfucking punk.
These punks these days. I would have never done that. Meanwhile, we were doing donuts. Remember when Cody Gowdy got that DUI?
Yeah.
Doing donuts in the high school parking lot right in front of a cop, dude, at like 2 a.m, drunken and shit.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I got an MIP. I was just in the car. Like, I was actually scared. I was really happy the cop stopped us. He was doing a lot of donuts, and I didn't know how much I was going to hold it for.
Well, I told him that, I told him to stop.
Yeah, you did stop. You got away. You were like parked and turned everything off and just watched the whole rest. They never even talked to you, dude.
Nope. Because I pretended like we weren't even there.
Dude,
like everybody in my car, I was just like, shut the fuck
Hold it up here.
Sit there. Shh. Lay back.
Yeah.
Stop. Because I had the Subaru, the limited edition that had tinted windows, remember?
Yeah.
And I was just like, don't fucking move, everyone.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Cody's fucking arguing with
Cody's truck.
I know.
Yeah, so I don't remember what you. I just remembered you got away.
Oh, but Cody, I was just like watching the whole fucking thing out the window. I'm like, oh my god, he is so getting screwed.
Yeah, dude. I think that was my first MIP, and like I'd made it to my sophomore year, and so that was like a proud dad moment for my dad. He's like, oh, finally, I was waiting for this call. The cops called in the middle of the night, like. Welcome, you're a man now, son. Well, not by law, but you can now quit school and go work hard.
Yeah. My dad was always like that.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, what are you even doing in school?
Yeah. Dude.
I'm like, learning.
Yeah. Yeah. Now looking back, you could have been making bank doing concrete at 16.
I mean, I was at 16, but like 15.
Yeah,
I should have started a year earlier.
You can't be. I will say you can't be a plumber unless you have a GED or a diploma, though, because you have to go to the apprenticeship, and and you say you have to have a GED or and then you have to do 4 years of that. So I fucking I did some higher learning.
You did. You got the better job,
dude. I didn't know how to read a tape measure when I started. Do you know
that? I didn't.
I was going to college in fucking Tucson, Arizona, dude. Was not thinking about tape measures. Yeah, I had to learn. I showed up with one that had the fractions on it.
Yeah. Oh, they made fun of you like a motherfucker.
Well, my dad's a concrete guy, so I like fucking knew to hide it. Secret. Dude, by that end of the day, I knew what the fractions were.
That's 9/16.
Dude, that's how quick everyone acted like it was so hard to read a tape, dude. I literally in 30 minutes knew how to fucking read it. I was like, oh, this is fucking easy. I just didn't know what all those lines meant.
Yeah. It's a fraction of an inch.
Yeah.
Like.
Yep.
16.
Jessica's looking at it. She's like, I don't know, dude. You know what I was thinking about? You know how like we think kids are mean these days? You remember MySpace?
Oh, MySpace was sick, dude. You had like the music on your profile.
Don't even we'll talk about the customization of the profile. I wish Facebook did that shit. But like we were like,
well, I think they are now.
We were doing like beta coding or like fucking little it's not really coding. It was like copy and paste, but it was kind of the basics,
What was it? LimeWire?
LimeWire was
LimeWire
that was AIDS for your computer.
What was it?
You always picked your oldest computer for that fucking AIDS.
Yeah.
HIV.
But LimeWire and what was it? Bear something?
I don't know.
And we used to burn CDs.
Oh, yeah.
Burning CDs was
that was LimeWire. Yeah.
LimeWire and Best Bear or something like that.
I don't know. But dude, anyways, MySpace, fucking remember the top 8?
Yeah.
You just if somebody pissed you off, dude, you take them off your top 8.
Yeah,
don't even say anything.
You're not even on my top friends list. So you're gonna learn. No,
I
never said that.
Real quick that you made me
motherfuckers were ranked and they knew where they stood.
They did. You had your top fucking 5.
Yep. And then it went to top 8, and then it got out of hand because like when MySpace finally went down and Facebook was taken over. I was like the last person to go to Facebook. I'm like, this is for old people,
did Facebook for a long time because I was like,
fucking.
What happened to MySpace?
But you could like customize it so you could get it all the way up to like a top 64. You could like
what?
Where'd MySpace go?
I did. I was like all old school. I'm working and I'm like, why is it not letting me get on Facebook or MySpace?
You know what pisses me off is MySpace is still there. I can still get into my account.
No,
but they did like this whole thing where they downsized all their data or something. Like the company changed, and so all media is deleted off MySpace. I'm still friends with the same people, but all my photos are gone, my background, my music, and it's really I logged in actually not too long ago, and I was like, oh. Like, this is depressing. I was
tried
hoping
to log in and it wouldn't even let me. And I think it's because
maybe you just don't know your fucking password.
I don't even know what email
That's probably what it is.
See, I've had the same emails since I was fucking in like 2nd grade. We made them in elementary school.
Yeah, Robbie Stonewall?
Just don't fucking tell people.
Oh, shit.
It's Robbie's Town Wall, and you're not supposed to tell them. Now people are going to be emailed. Don't tell them where it's at.
Email.
Don't dox me, dude. God damn it, Jessica. I've had that since 2nd grade. Now I'm going to fucking have to... I got other ones, but I was just holding... It's pretty much where I get all my spam.
It's
literally fucking...
at 2nd grade?
Yeah, dude, we made them in the computer room because me and Eric were playing online games like EverQuest and shit,
I remember Miss Mary.
And there was like...
Totally.
Remember Neopets?
Yes.
Dude, I was so bad at it, but I thought it was the coolest fucking... I didn't quite understand.
I remember I got in trouble with Mary Carpenter.
Oh, she was
and
mean,
your mom went into the school too, and just filleted her.
Can you imagine my mom?
But I remember, dude, I was like, I'm sorry for what I did, like, and we weren't like the best kids.
Yeah,
we were pretty bad.
Yeah, no, we were
like. No, but I mean,
we were good though.
But we were
we
good.
just pushed the limits, and we were probably
literally started the oops slips, and then we got the most of them. And
we always got our self-manager badges.
Yeah, we did
just to get them taken away. I swear, they just gave it to us as a punishment.
Yeah, they were just like, "Oh, you guys created this, so we're gonna give it to you."
Neither one of my kids have ever been a self-manager.
No way.
Yeah,
they still have self-managing badges.
Yeah, they do, and I feel like
what?
My kids are like pretty way better than I was.
Oh, 110%.
So I think the standards have just changed. I don't know. I say some pretty conservative stuff in front of Maddox. He probably repeats me.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's probably like, "Go Trump,
dude." I don't know. I realize I'm not as conservative as I thought. But, I voted for Obama.
What?
Yeah, dude. In college, I was fucking liberal, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah, my
me and you, dude. Like I didn't even.
Yeah, listen.
I'm glad I didn't know that back then.
Oh, dude, you were probably liberal way back then too. Fucking,
I was never been.
Yeah, this is like Mitt Romney and shit. No one liked that guy. And fucking.
Mitt Romney, no, but
John Kerry was the other guy who ran again. Yeah, John Kerry was fucking lame too. I don't know. I was into pot, so I was like, "Fuck yeah, Obama's gonna get me high."
First black president.
Yeah, dude, first black prez. Ain't that? I was all about it, dude.
And
but
here's the thing, I'm like,
he didn't really do much.
I even talked to my cousin about that because he's black, so I get to talk about it. But he's just like, no, fuck Obama.
Yeah, I mean, just because you're black doesn't mean you have to like Obama.
Well.
Maybe it does actually.
I mean,
I felt like they probably did have that pressure back then.
They were just like,
this is the first black president, dude. Like you fucking better be on board.
Yeah, and they're just like commuting, and they're just like, you might not be that good.
Imagine being the one conservative black guy in the neighborhood. The one conservative black guy in the neighborhood at the cookout, dude. Fucking yeah.
It's like
stop bending that
watermelon.
Yeah, there you go. Just don't bend it.
I didn't.
This is cheap mic. So
No,
if you
it's
hear
not.
some static and stuff, you guys.
No, this is good shit.
I think it was $80 for this whole mic setup and everything. So check it out on Amazon.
Are you gonna tell everybody that every single?
I'm pretty
podcast?
sure. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, dude. I'm fucking kind of pumped. It works. I had no idea. I just put in an Amazon podcast starter kit.
By the way, I do not support Starbucks.
What? Oh, why not, dude? I don't really like them. I get it when I go to Barnes and Noble.
You know why I don't like Starbucks?
Yeah, probably because they're liberal and
they are very liberal. But no, that's not why. Honestly,
why? Okay.
It's because all the troops. So my family is military.
Yeah, I remember they fucking dissed on the troops.
And they were dissed on the troops, and somebody asked them, hey, like, send us coffee. We're fighting a war for you guys. And they're like, we don't support the war. All the troops were just like, all right.
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, well, I mean, think about it, though. There's probably some troops that don't support the wars, too. They're like, fuck, why are we still here?
No, I understand that.
Yeah, but no, you got to support the troops.
You got to support the troops.
And we do support the troops.
Yes, we do. And
my plumbing business offers a 20% off discount.
Same here. My business offered 20%.
To troops. But, I mean, it's, you got to think most of these people join the military and they give up their lives to keep us safe, whether or not they're not in charge of where they're going.
No, and our freedom.
Yeah, exactly. And it's important.
They're owned by the government, literally.
Yep.
Like
they
what
are.
the government says.
Yeah, no, but you heard about all the people that got fucking let out, like discharged dishonorably, I think, too.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't take the COVID vaccine.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that would have been me, to be honest with you. I'd have been like...
Yeah, I mean, and it sucks because
I love my nation, but I'm not.
See, the thing is, it's like I get it. They sign this contract with you about their body or whatever, their life,
everything.
But like, the COVID vaccine was fucking lame, dude. Like the whole thing was
everybody
just
knows. And then
I'm so glad we're past the era of the I'm vaxxed pictures.
Oh yeah,
dude. God, like
I mean, it's unfortunate, but I still see people in Bend wearing masks when they're driving a car.
Dude, that always throws me off.
What
even
during
the pandemic.
You're alone.
In the pandemic. Why do you have your mask on in your car by yourself?
By yourself. Like literally, you're scared of getting...
Yeah, so I don't
know. See one of those every once in a while. Like,
still. I was just like, we're like 3 years past that.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm kind of in the middle. Right now, I'm on more one side, but I'm saying... Traditionally, I'm kind of in the middle, but right now I'm on one side because one side I feel like has gotten a little too crazy, and like I feel like they don't even. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm trying to stay not serious.
No, I'm not serious, but I mean.
Yeah, but I feel like even them. Have you seen some of those videos? There's this video with like Bernie Sanders who was trying to give a speech, and some of his supporters like got up and demanded the microphone and. They were like, we'll let you talk after he talks. And they were like, no, they took over the whole... You could see it in his face. He's like, God damn it, these are the people that vote for me. I have to do whatever they want.
Yep.
Or at least say whatever they want. Half of them don't do shit.
And shout out to Charlie Kirk. I like Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
He knows his stuff. And he speaks the truth, dude.
Can't argue with somebody that knows shit, because I don't know shit. So you could probably argue with me about everything.
Right. But
that guy knows his shit. My wife does.
And he has comebacks, dude. Yeah. He knows what he's talking about. And it's not just like made up stuff. It's facts. Every time he comes back at somebody.
It's gotten to the point where like name calling isn't a good burn. Being like ignoringly polite to them is a fucking bigger burn.
Awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. Awesome.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like
I wish I was as intelligent as some of those people that are just like they have to come back to everything you say and just make people like people.
Yeah, dude, that's
don't agree with them.
That's what, dude. I feel
like liberals, but whatever.
I feel like that's what they need. Is the Democrats.
They get humbled.
They need somebody that can debate, somebody that can like command the stage. You know, like no offense, Kamala wasn't it, dude. She was so bad from a microphone, and Joe Biden was worse. You know, like God, dude.
I
don't hate Joe Biden. I feel like it's sad that they put him up there. And
I feel like they did that for a reason because
they just needed to control, and
they needed control, and he was just like
if he would have ran maybe the 2016 when he was still kind of cognitive, but dude, he was for the last 2 years. I felt like he was.
No, I think
he should have been in a hospital.
He's been gone, and he's been in the government too long. I think there should be.
Can you imagine if I was president?
Fucking free joints for everyone.
Everybody is mandatory dabs.
Yeah, dude, I told you that like the shirt that says like I think gay couples should be able to protect their marijuana plants with guns. I think that's America. You know what I mean?
That is, and honestly, so I believe because that's what America and freedom is based on, and what the troops go over there to do is the freedom to do whatever you want. Just like God gave us free will, America is kind of the same concept, and people don't like gays. I mean, or some people don't.
What the fuck is? Yeah, some people don't.
I'm being for real. Like, and they think that everything should be the way that they want it to be. And it's like, okay, if you want to be gay, go be gay. That's fine. But don't be gay in front of other people.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the only thing that I get offended by. It's like,
I mean, I don't care if they're just as gay as people are straight. But like when you start wearing like gimp suits in the park, like fucking walking people like dogs at the playground.
Yeah, that's not
okay. I feel like that's not okay. You know, like you know. But do whatever at home. I don't give a shit, dude. Right. But like, trying to explain that to my child is just kind of fucking hard.
No, yeah.
Because then they're like, I want to be a dog.
Yeah.
But
why don't we have a litter box in my class?
Yeah, God, dude.
Like, what?
Side note, I wanted to ask your opinion on this. Did you see? So you know, Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit, and then I was like talking about Grand Theft Auto 5. Yeah, and I thought I didn't see any commercials about 6.
So Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out, right? And they just announced today this will be the first Grand Theft Auto game with male strip clubs.
Oh my god!
Can I say something? No, I think it's hilarious. But it's funny because it's not like feminine empowering.
See, and that's
listen. 1 second. It's not like feminine empowering. They're still playing to the male desires because it's going to be all gay dudes up in that fucking strip club. It's not going to be chicks playing the game, going to see video game dick. It's just men, dude. They're just perverted motherfuckers. There's probably going to be straight dudes in there acting like they're females.
Dude, I don't even know if I can.
You can
see. That's where I'm just like,
dude. They're putting.
I'm trying to be like, okay, you can do whatever you want, but then I'm just like, fuck,
dude. I also read somewhere that they're gonna put pride parades.
I'm not doing it.
I also read somewhere they're gonna put pride parades in it, and which is like that's whatever, dude. I feel like anything that makes the world more living is cool.
But I feel
people are gonna shoot it up and shit. Like people in the comments are already like, dude, they can't be serious putting this in a Grand Theft Auto game.
Yeah, and then they're gonna have fucking drag shows eventually. And then there's gonna be straight up mass murder.
I mean, fucking, it's crazy, dude. But Grand Theft Auto, it's looking like a pretty fucking realistic game.
It is. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, my kids aren't allowed to play it.
Mine neither. I barely let my kids play Fortnite because I'm just like, okay, you're acting crazy and shit. No, I'm not gonna let you do that.
I don't know. Playing Oblivion with my 8-year-old right now, like him having his own character,
but that's dope.
It's super sick because it's so nostalgic. You know, the game came out like 20 years ago or 19 years ago or something.
Yeah.
And I played the shit out of that game, dude.
Yeah.
Because I played Morrowind a little bit, but then
my older brother Chris used to play it all the time, and I wanted to play it, but Chris was kind of just a dick.
Fucking lame.
He was just like I didn't get to play it. So.
Dude, yeah, you got bullied by your big brother. I got bullied by my little brother when it came to video games, dude. Like fuck. Dude, so have you been following the Diddy trials?
No. I've watched a lot of things about Diddy, and I was just like,
Diddy?
Did he do
it? Dude, I'm not following it, but dude, okay.
What happened on his trial?
Well, apparently his ex-girlfriend like spoke at the trial, and like it was breaking news, dude. His daughters had to leave, but apparently he'd like pay for fucking male prostitutes to like bang her in front of him, and then if they like. Then they would like finish, onto her, and he would have her go into another room with him and rub it on his nipples, dude.
Did he?
Dude, like why? Like how are people that deviant and freaky, dude? Like I've always been a speed racer. I'm like in and out, dude. That's how I got 3 kids, dude. Hardest 20 seconds of my life. Like, like
Like,
did you finish? She's like, you're getting up with the baby, damn it.
Yeah, you are in trouble.
I know. But, dude, yeah, people like have to do all kinds of weird stuff like that. That's just fucking strange, dude, to me.
What are you laughing for?
Yeah.
Anything weird?
Jessica? No, Jessica?
This is
Okay.
bad.
I already exposed
His
enough of
wife
myself. She's trying to tell my other secrets, dude. Okay, Jessica, you better watch out. This is getting too serious.
Watch out.
This is getting too serious. You know what
We're
that's
not
code
serious,
for?
though.
I'm getting some still.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm going downstairs.
Awesome!
Yeah. Fucking, no, don't worry. It'll be over fast.
I need... Real quick, it'd be like...
Like, yeah, what's that sound, dude? Fucking...
And it'd be like, oh, my God.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Dude, my freaking headphones keep falling off.
I know.
We need to upgrade and get Bluetooth.
Yeah, Bluetooth.
Like, put it on the wish list, dude.
I know. We need a coffee pot, like, right here.
Right? To just continuously make coffee.
Yeah.
It'll be like a fucking AA meeting. Dude, everyone's in there like, fucking God, just let me tell my story. Dude, no, I was in a meeting. I'm not going to tell anyone's story. That's confidential.
Yeah, that's anonymous. Alcoholic anonymous.
I was in there today, and I spoke, and then somebody was like, hey, yeah, stop bending that.
I'm not.
Huh.
That's good.
That's a little better. All right. Anyways, oh no, we might have to do some technical work.
We're good.
No, it's still doing it. Anyways, I was in there and I spoke. It's because you keep twisting your thing up there.
No, I don't.
You do, dude. I'm like, you're all
I'm going like this.
No. Anyways, so I talked and somebody told me like, hey, it sounds like you got it going good. You know, they gave me like props and I felt really good about myself. I'm like,
Well, you are doing good.
yeah, well.
What are you at? A year and 4 months?
We're
coming up on a year and 4.
It'll be a year and we gotta fix that. It'll be a year and 6 months in August. Hello?
Press pause real quick.
Yeah, press pause real quick. Don't end it.
But Cap, cut that.
Square?
Yeah.
That's the square?
Yeah.
The square.
I think. Did you end it? And we're back. All right. Yeah.
Right on.
Thank you. You're too much.
Yep. You guys are awesome.
If you notice there was a little pause, that's where our commercials would normally go if we had sponsors.
Right.
Think anyone will ever sponsor this?
What?
Do you think anyone will ever sponsor this?
Oh, yeah.
Old school plumbing already does.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh,
Seriously,
yeah.
tax
Old
write-off.
Old school plumbing.
Yeah, I did use my business bank account to buy it, too, so
There
tax
you
write-off
go.
right there.
There you go.
So, yeah, make sure to call Old School Plumbing, you know, for all your plumbing needs, except for drain cleaning, because I fucking hate it.
Yeah. But you need to make sure you have a little box with your business name and everything, and
Yeah.
shit, maybe you'll allow me to put mine on
I'm
underneath yours.
wearing a shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wearing
Yeah.
a shirt, but that's just because I
That's
worked
good.
today and I'm doing. It was actually nice, dude.
Because you work today, you act like
Uh,
it's a rare thing that you work.
Well,
you work
week,
every day.
week, so last week I fucking worked my ass off. Like
Yeah.
I was like 10, 11-hour days every day. This week I got to take Monday off. I worked a 10-hour day yesterday. And then today, all I had to do was hook up I had to hook up one refrigerator line, like just from the water supply to the fridge, the braided supply. And the other one, they called me out because I had hooked up the fridge line a long time ago.
Yeah.
And it's for a restoration company. I do all their work. So, like, they're a big company. And so they called me out and they're like, yeah, she's not getting any ice to her fridge. And I'm like, well, does she have water? Like, try to fill up a cup of water. And
Right.
they're like, she doesn't have an ice maker. And I'm like, no, she doesn't have a water dispenser. And I'm like, yeah, and I said, well, that's your fucking problem, though. No, she's like, she doesn't have a water dispenser. And I'm like, fuck, okay. And I'm like, I'm like, dude, I'm pretty sure this was a fancy ass fucking fridge. doesn't have a water dispenser? Like, the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
What kind of Peruvian fridge is
Yeah,
this?
that's
you know?
like back when we were growing up.
Yeah, well,
fridge.
anyways, fucking, I still don't have one. I'm fucking living that country life. Anyways, so I fucking go
That's
all the
normal.
way. I go all the way out there, dude, and I open the fridge, and it's the one just like yours was, where you open it and it had the water dispenser on the inside to the left.
Yeah.
And I fill a cup of water up. She's getting water to it. And then I brought her downstairs and I show her, and I'm like, yeah, so you're getting water to your fridge. I mean, if it's not making ice, that might be a fridge problem. You might need to call an appliance guy or the manufacturer. And she's just like, well, it worked before. And I'm like, all I did was put a braided supply on it. Like, I mean, you're getting water out of here. It's cold water. Your ice maker's just not working.
Yeah.
She's like, well, honestly, I've had this fridge for 5 years. I didn't even know I had that water dispenser. So the company that they paid me $150 for the hour to come out there just to tell them that their fridge was fine, or their fridge was broken. And the guy, I think he bless his heart, dude. I think he's kind of bummed because he told me he didn't have a fucking water dispenser. Well, he just took her word for it. And so now he's got to pay me to come out and do that. They're probably going to get her to pay for it. But, you know,
Poor guy.
You know, and I feel bad doing, like charging someone for that. But like, if I drive 40 miles or, to get there and do that, and there's nothing I can do, like, then I'm out of money. I'm the only guy that works here. So,
that's how business goes, man. I mean,
I know. I have too kind of a heart for business. Jessica tells me all the time.
Same here.
I'll like help an old lady out for like half the fucking price. Then Jessica's like, you need to stop doing that.
Yeah. I used to be that way, but then I died.
No, but I mean, she's right. I see people that are killing it, and they're like, I mean, not that I'm killing it. My bills are all paid.
Oh yeah, you're doing great.
I own a house. Fucking house. The bank owns my house. I'm paying off the house, but
but like you said, I do have a kind heart too. Like I've gotten in trouble because I'm doing a job, and then next thing I know, I added the homeowner was just an old lady or something, and I was just like, oh, too soft a heart, and I've added like 2 or 3 little slabs.
You banged her out, and you fucking like, oh, dude, you got a little cougar fever going. Yeah, dude. Jessica's trying to make us all sentimental. She's holding up a picture of my father. Oh. Yeah, no, it's a good photo. I'm glad I got that one of him.
Yep. God bless his soul.
Jessica, loving wife, will you please give me coffee?
Please.
Dude, why do we always do this so late at night? Like, I don't
know.
I'm exhausted.
Because of the kids?
Huh? But no, dude, God, what did I wanted to talk...
Because we do shit during the day.
Yeah, they're building a new skate park in Culver.
What?
Yeah, dude. I'm pumped. It's pretty close.
No, that's sick, but
like, there's like 1,200 people there, and they're building this fucking and they're building a huge street plaza.
I heard Madras has a badass skate park now.
Yeah, it was 20 years ago. I mean, it's pretty cool, but it's old.
But I quit skating. Like,
I know, dude. You like fucking I got into skating because of you.
I know.
And as soon as I got good, you quit, and I stuck. I stuck it out, dude.
I was pretty good.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You landed that transfer and shit. Yeah, dude.
And then.
That bowl to bowl is pretty sick.
And then when I got in my head on,
oh, that's hot.
I went and tried.
Thank you.
I went and tried to.
I won't sue you for. I burnt myself. dude, how come? Like, see, and that's another thing.
Jessica's so funny. She needs to be on here.
See, that's the other thing too. Like, I'm too nice to fucking just sue somebody for something ridiculous, like burning myself for coffee. Yeah, burning yourself for like.
Yeah, McDonald's. Like that guy that fucking, or the girl. The girl did.
That's when people started getting dumb, dude. That's when society started failing. When they gave that motherfucker millions of dollars for burning themselves with hot coffee.
Yeah, I just couldn't believe it. I was like,
did you? So, God damn it, there was another one that. There's a guy that's suing Buffalo Wild Wings for selling boneless wings. He says they're not boneless wings; they're chicken nuggets. He bought them, and he said, these aren't boneless wings, they're chicken nuggets. And he's suing them. I don't know how it's going, the litigation.
I'm sure it's probably going good.
They're probably going to kick him $100K just to shut the fuck up. They already got bad. You know people are out the doors like, fuck Wingstop, they've been ripping me off for years. I fucking love those chicken nuggets. Like, no grown person eats nuggets.
No.
So now I'm offended because they said I'm up to childish behavior. Eating all these damn nuggets because I don't like the ones with the bones in there.
Me neither.
It's boneless.
Boneless. What is it? Buffalo
Oh, you're
boneless buffalo.
Buffalo's all right. It's got to be good buffalo.
Yeah.
Theirs is pretty good.
Or habanero. Have you had habanero?
I have
That
dude,
is
Wingstop.
It's good, but
Wingstop
it hurts.
What are the ones we get? The
It
Cajun,
hurts the next
Louisiana
day,
Cajun.
Oh yeah, Louisiana
fuck.
Cajun's good.
Dude, anything from Louisiana. My sister lives in Nashville. I need to go visit her because that's in Tennessee. Same thing. Close enough, right?
No.
But anything down there that's Cajun or Southern, that fucking barbecue spicy shit, so good, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking, we don't have that barbecue up in the Northwest. We got deer venison with gravy. Here's some white rice with gravy and deer meat.
Or elk meat.
Yeah, dude, it was a treat if it was an elk meat.
Yeah, if it's an elk burger, we did something good.
Sometimes your dog went missing at the same time. You're like, what? Are you sure, Dad? We still got deer left over. I swear that dog ran away. Oh god, dude!
Gotta put meat on the table, huh?
Dude, you know, like my parents fucked me up, dude, because I love them. They're awesome. They're great parents. They've always been there for me. They gave me everything they could ever give me.
And you're alive.
But they made me so fucking redneck in my ingrained in my body, dude. You know, like I can't escape it.
You can't.
Fucking. But
that's why I feel like that's why they accepted me. They're like, he's purebred redneck. We'll let Robert be his friend.
And I know some rednecks are racist, but my family's redneck as it comes, and the only black kid in our town pretty much was adopted by them. He lived at my house, dude. He ended up getting adopted by my aunt and uncle, my Uncle Billy Bob, actually.
And your dad, he's like as racist as it gets.
No, my biological dad. Well, he wasn't, but he said racist shit. He went to prison. I tried not to. I always get on him about that shit. He would like joke about it with Jessica. And like say
it was.
I mean, okay. Well, I think most racist jokes are funny, especially when they're against white people, dude. Like I love.
The white ones are the best.
When we're corny as fuck, dude. You know, we got no style.
Yeah.
But I love it, dude. If you can laugh a little bit, but sometimes some of his jokes were a little darker.
They were.
No pun intended. No, dude. Fucking. What, Jessica? Here, give her the microphone. She's got something to say.
Yeah, she does.
Or she's going to fart. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Dude, honestly, when I fucking turned it on, like, to start the video, I was like, prairie dog and a fart, dude. And I sucked it back in.
Dog and a fart?
Yeah, like, you know, it was kind of like it was like the bubble, the atmosphere of my ass hadn't broke yet. Fucking fart didn't come out. I sucked it back in and it went away.
Why?
Dude, because it was fucking...
Did you burp?
Oh, no, I didn't. I thought it was going to be too loud, you know, and I didn't want to fucking...
Burp. Did you burp?
I can't
Did you suck it in?
No, no, I didn't. No, I just fucking...
Because I think you did burp.
I just compressed it, dude, and it's fucking muscle now. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Funny.
So, yeah, you know, so Monday, I stayed home, watched the baby, played some Oblivion Remastered, and I love it. I will say that I was playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 before Oblivion Remastered came out.
Yeah.
And the game is fucking massive and it's huge and I love it. And I just got into the second map and I'm like, oh fuck, there's a second map. And so like I've been playing it for like a month. I have like 200 hours in it because I do every side quest before I advance.
Yeah.
And it's a massive game. And then Oblivion Remastered came out and that's on my PC. And so I got it on my PlayStation. And so I just have been sitting here playing Oblivion because I'm like, I gotta fucking play it to see what the graphics are like. And they suck me back in. But I play it. And I'm like kind of getting pissed because I'll like murder someone in a room, no one's around, and I'll walk outside and the guards automatically know. I'm like, this is fucking bullshit, so unrealistic. Because in like Kingdom Come, like if you don't get caught, you get away with it. Like if someone sees you and you kill that person, no one ever knows, dude. And so it's like way more the mechanics and it's more real.
Yeah,
you know?
you're good. Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, this game's 20 years old. Yeah, it's still so fucking fun, dude.
It's behind, but...
Honestly, if Bethesda just remastered all their games for the next fucking 6 or 7 years, I don't even think anyone really would complain. Except for the real game heads that just bitch about everything.
Yeah.
So, and there are people that like that. They're like massive gamers that literally talk shit about every game. They're just fucking, they're so cool, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. Like, I've been to a comic book store too, brother.
It's kind of sad, though, because I don't really know about video games.
Yeah, that is sad. And you don't like anime?
Huh?
You don't like anime, do you?
I don't know what anime is.
What do you do?
Eat Hot
Pockets and work.
Yeah. Walk down and find jobs.
Yeah, we were bringing Timmy back from Burns today. And we drove past some people pouring a slab, and I swear he was trying to claw his way out of the backseat of my car. He's like, let me fucking help you finish that shit.
Yeah, you did it. You're doing it wrong.
Yeah. No, dude, you should get some games. They're fucking, dude, anime.
My son knows a lot about pretty much everything.
Yeah, but those little kid games, like the games kids played, like, you know, they're all weird, dude.
Minecraft?
No, just everyone in general. You know where society got weird, really?
YouTube.
It might have been the McDonald's thing. Like Jessica was saying,
yeah,
dude, it was when we like introduced Metro. Remember metrosexuals?
Yeah,
where it's like, "Hello, girly," and but he's straight. Like, that's when we got things a little. The blinds were blurred, dude, and ever since then we haven't been able to get back to normal.
You know, yeah.
And now you got people walking people like dogs in the park.
Yeah, and you got you know, litter boxes in classrooms.
Dude, it's got to be fake. Is that real?
No, that's a real thing. So
could you imagine just walking up on an 8th grader taking a dump in a litter box?
I think it was I think it was in San Francisco, and well, they did some weird stuff in Oregon. They passed some laws about sex ed.
Yeah, Jessica's probably not fact checking us, so leave your comments.
Yeah, leave your comments. But I'm pretty sure.
I know, I'm just fucking. She's all like, I'm trying. I'm the best producer ever. She really is the best producer ever. Honestly, I got this shit like on a whim. You know, I'm sober now and I work my ass off. I wanted something to kind of do for fun. And I said I was going to do this, and she really encouraged me to do it and buy the stuff. She's like, yeah, of course, we have the money, buy the stuff, you know?
That's awesome.
And I got it, and I was honestly worried I was never going to open it and do it.
And I came over, and I'm like, open that shit.
And she was like, tell him to come over. When are you going to podcast? When do you see me coming over? So she might say she doesn't like it. I think she likes it. Yeah, she's definitely pushing our success.
She is.
So you can...
I mean...
You can reach out and email
pushing
Jessica
your dreams. It might directly not be successful.
For any sponsorships. How do those work? Like we just say their name, like, "Hey, dude, are you having a hard time getting your dick hard?"
Blue Chew.
Me too. Here's some Blue Chew. Does it take your wife have to rub it for 3 minutes before you can get going? Blue Chews. No, Blue Chew for real. Hit us up. Dude, fucking, no. People are like,
but yeah,
commercials are fucking, they're so merciless too now. They just go there, dude. Yeah. It's fucking, oh my god. Dude, does Forrest have commercials on his?
So you want to hear, so, you know what, probably.
He's got 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. But, you know what's funny?
Huh.
When I was heading to Burns, so my mom, after she hit me.
She's serious. We're getting serious. Yeah.
So her little chihuahua.
I love your mom to death.
She told me too. But
Timmy's all drunk. His mom is mad at him, punches him, and the cop sees him and gives his mom a ticket. And then she drives him an hour and a half to meet us. Yeah. But sweet mom still.
She is. She's abusive, but sweet. But anyways, no, like the little chihuahua. Dude,
that dog almost bit me, dude. I was like, oh, fuck. I was going to grab your blanket. And then I'm like, you know what? You fucking grab that. I already told you. I had a bad experience with the chihuahua.
I know. You already got bit. In the background. And you're traumatized. Yeah. But, no, this dog. So, I shit you not. My mom, after she hit me and we were like driving, the dog was like scared of my mom, I think.
Oh, really?
And he went under the brake pedal.
Oh.
And my mom was trying to stop. She's like, fucking Casper!
Dude, death by chihuahua under brake pedal.
No, she literally, she's slamming on the fucking, I'm like, you're gonna kill him.
Yeah, well, one of us is gonna die. It's not gonna be me.
But he's like, she got him finally and grabbed, fucking Casper!
Dude.
Threw him in the back. I'm like, jeez, dude, is that what you did when I was a kid?
Dude, God, I love your mom. I hope she doesn't watch this podcast and get mad at me. She's not a woman.
My mom's the best. I love my mom,
that's kind of like, imagine, remember my mom, my mom was always like, wanted to spin. Remember when those Halloween one time when Eric was trick-or-treating with us? These people were racist. Like, we all came up and they gave us handfuls of candy, and then Eric came up. He was Gandalf, a little 10-year-old black kid. Yeah. And he was Gandalf, and somebody gave him like one piece of chocolate. Yeah. My mom made us all give our fucking candy back, and then made us go to this curb, and she had a talking with that lady. And fucking, we were all like kids. We didn't even understand. So we were like, what the fuck, Mom? She gave us a shit ton of candy. Like, you know, but, yeah, dude.
Like, who cares if he's black?
Dude, imagine. He's fucking Gandalf. Doesn't And back then, only the first movie was out, so we're like, he dies, right? No, I'm just kidding. I have read all the books. Okay, it's just a shout out to me for reading them. They're really good. You should read them.
You read.
I read a lot. I'm reading
everything.
No, I fucking wish. No, actually, that would suck. I'm
Harry
reading.
Potter.
Yeah, I read those. I'm reading
Potter
The
book.
Legend of Drizzt right now. I think I'm on book 15.
Dude, I've read one book in my whole life.
Dude, how did you? I guess
Charlotte's
you got a GED.
Web.
I was gonna say, how did you make it through school, dude? That's
You
it.
have to read books in school?
Yeah, dude, we had to read like a Mice of Men and
Oh,
a Animal Farm.
no, I remember that. I went online.
And oh yeah, dude, that's when Spark Notes, Spark Notes. Yep, dude. But, I'm not gonna lie, I did that too. But sometimes I'd find a book and I'd be like into it.
You were like so math and everything and math, science.
I hate math.
Geology. I was like,
you love geology?
I love geology, math,
dude,
and science.
You're fucking rock nerd, dude.
I am. I'm
a rock fan.
I pretty much was born into it though, dude. Like my mom and
I guess your mom
Jimmy,
does do the rock
hounds. Like
that's like Jessica's. Jessica, did you see your Aunt Ricky?
What do you want to do today? Have fun?
She found
Go
that
look for rocks?
Do you see? Remember those fucking crystals that were like this big that her aunt found in Arkansas?
Oh my god!
Dude?
Yeah, dude, my mom would have shit.
She's literally
like,
what is that, dude?
The fuck?
She's like, depends. Hit us up, depends. Dude, fucking yeah. But what were we just talking about before we scrolled?
Oh, I don't know. Metacognition.
Oh, metacognition. Oh, fucking books and shit. Yeah, no, I read all the Invincible comics.
Yeah. Harry Potter and all your books.
Yeah, no,
and how smart you were.
No, that doesn't. I read all fantasy. It doesn't make me smart, dude. It just makes me a fucking nerd.
I don't know.
Dude, you're a rock nerd. I'm just a nerd. But that's all right. You gotta watch Dragon Ball at least.
Oh, dude, I tried watching that. And then
we've been best friends since preschool, and I've always been a nerd, and he's never been a nerd.
Nope.
One time, Jimmy gave you a Pikachu backpack for your birthday.
I remember that.
And you straight told him, I don't want it. And I came over, and Jimmy's like,
so sick.
And Jimmy's like, here, Robert, I guess you could have it. He was trying to be like the new stepdad and shit, and buy a present. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude, I love Pikachu.
I'm like, the fuck is this?
Yeah, dude. You know, you used to piss me off. You'd be like, Pikachu's the devil.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, he's a furry little friend that shoots electricity, okay?
Well, it's my mom.
Yeah.
She used to be like everything. It was
I know,
it was like Waterboy.
Harry Potter.
It was like Waterboy's mom.
Harry Potter was banned in
witchcraft.
School. Yeah.
That's the devil.
Yeah,
remember?
Dude, Harry Potter was banned in school. Like, yeah, it's witchcraft for the Lord, dude. Yeah. That's fucking God. That's like, I mean, look at, they fucking had witchcraft in the Chronicles of Narnia. She loved that shit.
Right?
Yeah. I read a book by C.S. Lewis.
I don't know if it was witchcraft, though.
I read a book by...
I think it was...
No, there was definitely a witch in it.
I know, but it was a parable, I think.
Yeah, she
Narnia.
was Satan or some shit.
No. Yeah, she was. That was the parable. And then the line was...
Yeah, no, I know all about it. I'm actually a big fan of C.S. Lewis. I read another book by him called The Screwtape Letters.
Uh-huh.
It's literally this teacher, when I was expelled and I was going to COIC, John Bouchard, fucking coolest teacher. This dude had been shocked by lightning. You remember John?
Yeah.
He's like, he was Moneymaker of the Year, Moneymaker Magazine's Moneymaker of the Year in 1987. He drove like a Porsche, and she was like, he talked like this, you know? He's like, what are you kids just doing this, smoking this weed and drinking and stuff, you know? You're getting in trouble. You just got to stop doing it. But he was like, I was reading the Chronicles of Narnia, and he saw it, and he's like, remember, he goes, I swore, dude, it was his electricity from the fucking, from the lightning, but he'd be like, you like this book right here? Yeah. And I was like, yeah, dude. He's like, I got a good book. It's by the same author. Okay, the same guy. He's, it's C.S. Lewis. You want to check this out? He was a rock climber. He made rock climbing gear for the FBI in L.A. County. Like, he was the biggest dealer of rock climbing equipment to them.
Dealer?
Yeah, like he was. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You know, I've been watching that show, The Rookie, and there's some dirty cops.
There is some very dirty cops.
But yeah, so and it was Screwtape Letters, and it was a book like this big. Mm-hmm. And it was like 150 something pages. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll hammer through this. Holy shit, dude! It's thick, like hard read, but it was really good. It's very fucking. It's this like demon is sent by his uncle, who's like a superior, to go tempt this guy, and like get him over to be on the devil's side or some shit. And I just high school when I read this, and basically he he's writing letters. It's a series of letters to his uncle Screwtape, who's the demon, and he becomes like a follower of Jesus or something. It's a pretty good book. But I fucking couldn't tell you left from right in it now. It's been so I can't even remember.
What was that book? Salem Witch Trials?
The Salem Witch Trials, the play? Yeah, fucking...
So I read that book.
Oh, Goody Proctor. Yeah. Goody Proctor. Yeah, fucking Abigail Williams.
Yeah, right? Abigail. Yep.
Yeah, that fucking... Dude, what a sick little bitch, dude. I know. I don't give a... I respect women, okay? That little lying bitch was so jealous.
She was.
To steal another woman's man.
That's terrible.
There was probably 2 other guys in that village. She could have married either one of them. Yeah, and she fucking had all these women committed and the fucking people in charge. We were dumb, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, a ghost came to me in the middle of the night. Yeah. She told me she's the devil. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, banner. I just think of Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
And they're like, what do you do with witches? They throw them in the water. Why do you do that? To see if they float. What else floats? Little tiny rocks? A duck. Yeah. So if she weighs as much as a duck, she's a witch. The best part, the guy's like, she turned me into a newt. And everyone's like, huh? And he's like, I got better. I fucking put that show on one night, and Jessica literally, she'd never seen it before, and I was like, oh, it's on Netflix, you gotta watch this. She fucking left. She went to a friend's house, and I watched it by myself.
She's like, good show, Robert.
No, she was like, this is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. She's like, they start coming up, and they're like, yeah. God, dude.
Oh,
fucking, dude, those guys started it all, man.
I know. We watched that show so many times, and then we watched, what's the one that had the robot, and he said, this is bullshit.
Oh, Bicentennial Man, dude, by Robin Williams. Robin Williams is...
Was it Bicentennial Man?
Bicentennial Man, yeah, dude.
And remember, and we're like, oh my god, dude, we get to watch this show, and they have a cuss word in it.
How do you get a hanky to dance? Oh, no, you're thinking of Short Circuit, too.
Yeah, Short Circuit.
Short Circuit, too. Yeah, no, okay, I was thinking of a different part. He's like, I'm really pissed off. Yeah, dude, I remember we were in like second grade, but like, fuck yeah, me too, dude. What was the robot's name? What was his name?
Fuck, I don't remember.
God, that's an old movie. That's older than us, dude. That movie came out in the 80s.
Short Circuit.
Yeah, we were established in 91.
Yep.
Just FYI.
91.
So people don't know.
We're 7 days apart.
Yeah, 7. You're older than me. He's the fucking older one. I got screwed with the Burt Kreischer genes.
Yeah.
Though, Burt Kreischer's story I can really relate to.
Yeah.
Like I was that guy in college for a while. The only difference is I only went to college for 3.5 years until my wife got pregnant. He went for like fucking 10 years. You know that they based Van Wilder off of him.
Did they?
Yeah, that movie.
Did they really?
They based that. He never got paid for it, but that's who he was the inspiration for the movie.
No way.
Rolling Stones did an article about the number one partier at the number one party school, and it was Burt Kreischer, and he'd been in school for like 7 years just fucking partying, dude. Yeah, I mean, he's got that...
never getting a job.
Dude, now he travels around shirtless and gets drunk and talks shit to people and gets paid millions.
Makes money.
God, dude, I could be so good at being fat and shirtless.
I know, right?
Dude, fucking throw the doughs at me, dude?
Yeah.
Is there like a kink for that? Chicks just like into fat shirtless guys?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's the new fab.
Yeah, you couldn't do it to save your life.
No. I'm out. I'm the skinny native.
That's all right, dude. I'll take one. I feel like I'm getting fat, but I'm not even that big. I'm down to 230. I'm down to 230. Okay,
dude. I would.
I see these guys in the fucking NFL, and I'm like, holy fuck.
Since I got back from North Carolina, I lost 10 pounds. But I would do anything to be big.
No, you wouldn't, dude. Because then.
Yeah, I mean.
Then shirts fit
I'd be
weird.
Fucking ripped.
I want to try out those shirts. What are they? The shirts that they make that are supposed to be better fit or something. I hear them on commercials.
Baby Gap.
But they fucking basically they're tied around your sleeves so you look buff and jacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then they're loose in all the right places.
Right. Yeah. So shout out.
Yeah, maybe
they'll sponsor
or whoever. Yeah. Dude, seriously, if you guys make shit, I'll fucking sell tampons. I don't care. Hit us up, bro. I'm hoping that we get...
Troop it.
If we can get 6 likes on this video...
6?
6.
That'd be awesome, man.
Yeah, 6 would be sick.
We would appreciate
my
it.
daughter, my 10-year-old daughter's talking shit. She's got like 300 subscribers.
She's
so
like, you guys are not great at that.
She's like, you're fucking noobs. And I'm like, you know what? YouTube's banned. How long, Dad? Until I catch up. You better start shouting out, dude. but I know, dude. Forrest is my cousin Forrest. Both our cousins, just related through different sides of the family, actually.
Yep.
We're not related, but we're related to this guy, and he's like our little brother.
Except for we're like brothers because we've known each other since we were.
And so Forrest has got a YouTube channel, and it's called 25 Buttholes.
25 Buttholes, yeah.
He's like 100K subscribers, and he makes funny-ass videos, like cartoons with like...
Is that all he does now?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I mean, he gets paid.
He's good at it,
he signed a kick deal and stuff. But yeah, he makes funny videos with RuneScape, so check him out if you guys are into RuneScape and like really, really offensive humor.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
And, you know, it'll be... Check him out.
Yeah.
It'll be good. You might like it.
Yeah, you might, actually.
Where are we at?
He might be a good...
An hour? All right, well, you know, you got one more story. We're at the hour. The baby's crying. He just woke up. It's time for the first feeding. Oh, shit. What time is it? Is it midnight? Is it his birthday? Oh, it's my son's first birthday in 10 minutes. We should bring him out and introduce him to the world.
That would be awesome.
Like she's like, no, hold him up, Simba.
Yeah. She hit the square button.
This is the future of the We're Not Serious podcast. All right, you know what? I think we made it to another hour. Let's get a little bit of.
That went a lot longer than last time.
We need to get a better board so we can download songs.
Yeah,
we'll probably get sued though.
And more mics.
But what? All right, well, we're getting the look, so I think this is it.
Get the fuck off.
Yeah, get the fuck off look. All right, thank you guys. Thank you to the people that have liked and subscribed. If you've watched this far, please give us another like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will do this hopefully weekly.
Oh my God.
I know. She's back there. She's like back there stroking it. She's telling me she wants to get in the bed, dude. She's ready for another child. 1 year is enough.
Holy
Get me a new one.
And you haven't even had a vasectomy.
Yeah, no, I haven't. They keep rescheduling me.